Hello, I'm Robert Reeves, and this is our last weekly reading for 2016. I know this year has just flown past, but we are in the final week of 2016, and I can hear a lot of you saying, thank goodness. I know for some people this year has not been so great, and it felt like there's been a lot of bumps, a lot of rough patches, but we are moving through that. We've got 1 week to go, and then we move into 2017. Now, I will be releasing a whole video on what I feel the energy of 2017 is going to bring us, but to me, it feels like it's going to be a very empowering year. So it's a time where we're going to be putting to use everything that we've been learning, okay? So I hope that you enjoyed the holidays, that you had fun with your loved ones, or just sharing in that love online, whether you celebrated Christmas or not. This is one of the gifts that my mum and dad gave me for Christmas. So it's this cool little wooden statue of a feather, which I think is very, very cool. And you'll definitely see it in my videos in the future. Now, yeah, you're probably seeing I've still got the Christmas stuff up. Being fully honest with you, I didn't want to take it down. It wasn't that I was putting it off, but it's just like, it brings so much happiness and so much joy for this time of year. And I want to squeeze every drop of joy out of those decorations that I can. So I'm keeping them there for this last week. And then, according to everything going to plan, I will have changed the background by next week. But I think I'm going to keep the fairy lights. I like them. You know, I put them on just so they're kind of just on, no twinkling and all of that. But I think I like the feel of it. I like the look of it. And so maybe I'm just going to keep them there all year. So who knows? You'll find out next week maybe. Or it'll look exactly the same. I did give away some of the poinsettias that I had behind me. There's still a couple up there. But I gave a few away as like extra presents and gifts for this time of year. Because I think it's fun. You know, it's fun for us to give and to help others and to share in that energy. But I think this time of year right now, this last week of 2016, it's important for us to take time to rest and recharge. You know, 2017 is going to be a big, powerful year, and we're going to need your light more than ever. Okay, you'll be called to action. You know, we need your spiritual abilities, we need your love, your happiness, we need your heart to be fully in it. And so we want to take this last week to just take some time out, just relax, recharge. And what I also love to do at this time of year is reflect. And so what's happened in the last 12 months? And what have we done? What are things we'd like to change or things we'd like to focus more on in 2017? All right, but let's have a look and see which card comes up for the last time in 2016. The cards are upside down. What does that tell you about 2016 right there, huh? All right, angels, what amazing messages do you have for us? And again, if you've got a specific question, now's the time to ask your angels for that guidance. Let's see what they tell us about this last week. Okay. This one here. Balanced friendships. So just like I said a minute ago, it's fun for us to give, but we also have to receive and take that time for us. So we want to look at our friendships and our relationships that we've had over the course of this year and see which ones were really nourishing and which ones helped me, inspired me, supported me, and then which ones drained me. And which ones were just pulling me down or slowing me down. What friendships or relationships made me stop rather than continuing to advance. Remember, one of the things the angels told me many, many years ago, and it's like this mantra of mine, that we can only help those that want to be helped. If you're in these relationships or friendships with people and they refuse to listen or they refuse to change, then maybe it's time for you to start moving away from that. Spend time with more like-minded people, with happy, fun, exciting people who will lift you up, not tying yourself to this, heavy energy and feeling that it's your responsibility to help change them, because it isn't. Your job is to be there to help them, to educate, to inspire, but it's not to do the work for them. And so then if they refuse to put in the effort and to do that work themselves, that's not a reflection on you. You haven't failed. You haven't disappointed anyone or given up. You've done everything that you could. But it's up to them to take charge of their life, to take charge of that energy and choose to do something more. Okay? So many times I see people kind of getting content or comfortable with what they already have. And it's like, we're never going to change if we don't desire more. Now, when I say that, I don't mean more things, okay? We're not just going, oh, I need more cars or a bigger house or, more stuff. No, it's like we want more enrichment. We want more reward in our life, more love, more happiness, more joy. And so if we kind of just get stuck in that one place, it's like looking at it in a different way. We want to see, how can I add to this? How can I magnify the levels of my joy and my happiness? And so we want to do that. If we're looking for something and reaching for something more, then that's where we're going to go. Like, look at everyone that you admire. Look at all of the big companies in the world that do really great work and come out with amazing products. It's because they aren't just stopping with what they've done so far. They're going, how could we improve on that? Like if we look at like the iPhone, I know that some of you aren't iPhone users and I still love you, but I am an iPhone user. And so I see that, each year when they bring out a different phone, I know some of you will go, oh, it's just copying all of the Android stuff. I've heard those arguments. I'm not buying into that. I'm not going there. But anytime they bring out new phones or new computers or anything like that, it's an improvement, isn't it? We didn't just go, this is as good as it's going to get, we're just going to keep it the same. It's like, how could we add to this? How could we make that user experience even better? And that's what I want you to do. I want you to look at your life and these people in your life that you're trying to support, that's what they have to do. We want to see, how could I do something extra to make my life more rewarding? Is it that I take time out every day to meditate? Is it that I make it a non-negotiable that I have to have my green smoothie every single day? Is it that we make a commitment to catch up with our awesome friends every couple of weeks, and that's a non-negotiable thing? That we put that into our life because we know it's going to bring us more joy. Let's not just do the fun stuff like once a year. Right? And we don't want to just celebrate that love and joy once a year. Let's do this all the time. So that's my gift to you this year, is to focus on what it is that we could do to bring more happiness, more love into our life, and then figure out a way to do more of that. Okay? And remember that it is not your responsibility to help change other people. They have to do that work and they have to do it themselves. So it's okay sometimes to distance yourself or maybe even walk away from unhealthy friendships or relationships. Okay? So 2016, oh my goodness, it's almost over. And now we're moving into 2017. And I feel that it is going to be a powerful year for us, where we're going to need to use our spiritual mindset even more than before. Okay, but we are ready for this. This is why we're all awakening at this moment, so that we can use our light to really make a difference. So I'm sending you so much love and so much gratitude for spending the last year with me. Maybe some of you are new and I welcome you with open arms, but I know that for many of you, you've been hanging out for a long time. So I can't wait to share even more with you next year in 2017, which is this far away. So I will be back again next week. As I said, I'm also going to have a special 2017 video with what I feel is coming up for the whole year. And fingers crossed, I am going to have a different background so it won't be as Christmas themed. But we'll see. So thank you again for all your amazing support over the last year. And I want to do my best to help bring you more light and more love in 2017. So I will talk to you again very soon. Have an awesome week, and may all of your dreams come true.